Easter always reminds me of family. When my grandmother would make a cake, she would tell me, "Walk gently, baby, so my cake don't fall." So in order for her cake to rise, we had to be thoughtful in our movement. Walk gently now, so my cake don't fall. Cakes don't have ears, so that didn't mean we couldn't speak. It didn't mean we couldn't move. It meant we had to always consider the cake. Our anticipation of this always perfect cake made us consider the cake. We wanted to taste the buttery, moist, 100% risen cake. We wanted to watch as her labor turned into a beautiful, crusty on the outside, moist on the inside work of art. Cake. Grandma wanted to see the satisfaction of every person who took a bite. "This is good, Grandma. Woo, you did it again, Grandma." And of course, the inevitable, "Ooh, this cake is good" dance. Now, the dance is something every Southerner knows. You take a bite, and if you love it, you don't say a word. You just, ow. See, the joy of the food calls us to dance because it is good. The joy of the Lord causes us to dance because he is good. Yet we still sometimes stomp around and don't rise or hold others back from rising. When did Jesus tell us to walk gently? And the word of the Lord came again to Zechariah. "This is what the Lord Almighty said. Administer true justice. Show mercy and compassion to one another. Do not oppress the widow or the fatherless, the foreigner or the poor. Do not plot evil against each other." Zechariah 7:8-10. "Do unto others as you would have them do to you." Luke 6:31. "Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen." Ephesians 4:29. There are so many more. You know what happened 2,000 years ago. You know there was an injustice. You know a man was murdered. Not just murdered, but tortured and crucified. A good man who healed the sick, spoke up for the poor, called out the religious hypocrites, and loved us. Loved us. Despite our faults, they couldn't figure him out. He didn't make sense to people. They didn't understand him. And because they didn't understand him, they wouldn't listen. They killed him. They crucified him. But they couldn't keep him down. See, no amount of stomping was going to stop God's plan for us. He was not going to let us fall. He rose and he has commanded us to rise. Rise. Rise to build a better world for our children. Rise to be a better world for our children. Rise to dismantle hate. Rise to meet the moment, every opportunity to stop the stomping. Rise when it's easy. Rise when it's hard. Rise to fight. Rise to love. Love. I love you. I may not always understand. So why has understanding become the metric by which we embrace compassion? We only feel for causes we understand. No understanding leads to no compassion. So limited understanding leads to limited compassion. Infinite lack of understanding leads to infinite lack of compassion. Do these people deserve my voice? Do those people deserve my boldness? Well, why don't they just help themselves? Wait a minute, wait. Aren't they sinners? Are we supposed to be standing up for sinners now? I don't understand all these pronouns, all these family structures, all this Black Lives Matter, all this Stop Asian Hate, all these causes, all this politics, all these ways of worship, all this, all that, all them, all those. I don't understand. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not to your own understanding. I did not understand how my stomping caused Grandma's cake to fall. But I followed her instructions so her cake could rise and I could dance because it was good. When I was with Grandmother in the kitchen, I really didn't help much. I received the benefit of licking the bowl, but my only help was not hindering the process. So if allyship ain't your thing, just don't hinder the process. Protesting feels outdated, just don't hinder the process. If social media feels shallow, or if you don't agree with the cause, just don't hinder the process. Don't stomp around. Don't spread hate. Don't speak ill words that fuel hate. Don't kill. Lead with love and compassion. Even when you disagree, just look to the cross and see who in the crowd you want to be. Rise up on this Easter and don't hinder the process. I love you. I don't understand a lot of things, but I know that I need you. I know that I want you to survive. So I will spend my days wrestling with understanding. Seeking it, chasing it, being about it, and on the days that it wants to fight with my love and compassion for your humanity, I will kick it to the curb. You can believe one thing, that I'm gonna walk gently so that cake don't fall.